Well, here we go. The very last movie from the original trilogy, Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Oh boy. Now, originally this was going to be called Revenge of the Jedi, but, well, since the Jedi don't really take revenge in this movie, it was then called Return of the Jedi, so there you go. So anywho, what basically happens in this movie is that Luke and the others, they go back to rescue Han from Jabba the Hutt, which they eventually do. And, well, then Luke goes over to Yoda's place to confirm that Darth Vader really is his father. So, and yeah, it's eventually confirmed that it is true, so there you go. But then it's also revealed that there's another Skywalker out there, and of course, who could it be? Leia, of course, that's who. Yeah. Hard to believe, isn't it? Huh. So, anywho, then turns out that, yeah, there's another Death Star being made. Yay. And even though it's not fully operational, it has, like, a shield around it, and, of course, the generator is on, stop it. Is on the, oh god, what was the name of that planet? Trying to show on here, no it doesn't. Oh, Endor, that's what it is, yes, Endor. And so, eventually all the mains go down there to blow up the shield generator, while Lando's gonna be in charge of the fleet, and of course that means, yep, he's gonna be taking the Falcon. Yay. So, anywho, they try to get to the shield generator, but unfortunately, it doesn't end up so well, and of course, it results in the speeder bike chase, which is really cool. And of course, Leia, she eventually meets one of the Ewoks, and then gets taken to their village. And of course, then all the other mains show up there, and of course, they try to blow up the shield generator, but unfortunately, they're caught in a trap, as well as all the fighters up in the sky. And of course, during all that, Luke eventually meets up with Darth Vader, and then he gets taken to the Emperor, where he is apparently going to be tempted to join the dark side of the Force, which of course doesn't work, and ends up in Luke and Darth doing another lightsaber battle, which is more intense this time now that it's confirmed in Luke's mind that Darth Vader is in fact his father, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. So anywho, with the help from the Ewoks, they finally blow up the shield generator, which means that the Death Star is now, well, excuse me, is now ready to get blown up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So eventually, it's another battle, but unfortunately, well, this Death Star is now operating. But unfortunately, the new Death Star finally gets operational and starts blowing rebel ships left and right. Yeesh. But eventually, they do manage to destroy it, which is good. But unfortunately, Luke has some trouble when the Emperor does the whole Force lightning thing on him, which is interesting. But then Darth Vader ultimately realizes that, well, this kind of thing has happened. He's seen this thing happen before. Well, mainly in the prequel trilogy, which we won't get to. Sorry. So eventually he gets rid of the Emperor, but unfortunately he's weakened, and so then we finally see Darth Vader unmasked for the very first time, and yeah. Ish. That guy's had a lot of bad things happen to him, huh? So then eventually Vader dies, and then Luke gets him out of, and then, bleh. And so then they eventually get out of there, and the Death Star blows up, and everything's all hunky-dory again, etc., etc., blah, 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 blah. And of course, during the whole Jabba the Hutt scene, Boba Fett dies, or did he? And so, yeah. And of course, well, Luke tells Leia, of course, and also earlier in the movie, Luke tells Leia that he's his brother and so on and so forth. And so on and so forth, etc. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the major things that happened in this movie, and that's what I did with the other 2 reviews. I really want to focus on all the main things that happened, not get into, like, the things that were seen in the movie that we really didn't need to know, so, yeah, I just want to keep this on a need-to-know basis. So, yeah. But still, episode 6, it's a very, 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 very satisfying end to the original trilogy. Of course, I'll never, ever review the prequels. Not because I didn't like them. I mean, I thought they were good and all, but, well, the more I kept watching them, the more I was like, okay, that part doesn't make sense. What is this character talking about? How is this going to affect all the other movies in the series? What's going on here? What? It's all very confusing, really. But still, episode 6 is a very, very satisfying end, and it's really, really great. Now, of course, just like with Empire, there weren't a whole lot of big changes that they made for the special edition. Well, except for replacing the original Anakin Skywalker ghost spirit thing with Hayden Christensen. Which, of course, made sense because these DVDs got released before episode 3 came out, so there you have it. But still, episode 6, it's very fun, very satisfying end to the series. And hey, you gotta love those Ewoks. They're just freaking awesome. So anywho, that's it for the trilogy. Now, of course, after done uploading this little bugger to YouTube, I'll then be looking at the bonus material. Yeah. So, until then, peace out, live long and prosper, comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you. Bye. For now.